Hello everyone. I'm gonna start working on my brother's guitar. I have all the parts. As you can see, I already put the strap locks on, so we're good to go there. So first off, I'm gonna take the strings off, replace the rusty string tree over there, and replace the bridge too. Yeah, then replace the pickguard and the electronics, and we'll be good to go. So here we go. Okay, the strings are off. Get a closer look at the chipping of the finish around the frets. It doesn't look as bad as I thought. When it chipped off, I remember it seemed like it was the end of the world. Over here you can kind of see it better. But it seems to only happened down the side of the fretboard. And, you know, it's not too bad actually. I'm still up in the air about whether I'm going to replace the neck or not. I mean, there's a little bit of fret sprout up high here, but like, I really want a 50s neck. I love soft V necks, especially like thick necks, and it's just like, I think that would be a nice upgrade, though a very pricey upgrade. So first up, I've got, oops, where'd it go? Oh, there you go. You can see it right there. I've got the new string trees. These are actually going to be raised a little bit. See the spacer? This one did not come with a spacer. It's just flat on the headstock. So hopefully it doesn't mess anything up. I think it might be fine. So here we go. Tiny screws. Call for tiny screwdrivers. This is off my Swiss tool, my Victorinox Swiss tool. I'm usually a leather man, but today I guess I'm a Swiss man. So just pulling it right out. There's the new one. Just need to screw it in. As you can see, the spacer raises it up a little bit, but I think it's going to be just fine. Okay, now that that's done, it's time to move on. Take off the pickguard. All right, as you can see, I shielded it previously. I just have to unsolder the ground wire off of the pot and the input jack, and I should be all good. As you can see, this was a kit from 920D, I think that's their name, and it was the everything axe. And the problem was this volume pot was too big for the squire I was going to put it in, so I just took the pickups out, the Seymour Duncan everything axe pickups, and then I just put the squire pickups in here and put this in here because it was like, well, I needed something for here because everything was rusted out. So I used some of my old parts. So I'm thinking of getting rid of the everything axe volume knob and just putting a standard CTS pot. But I'm going to take the electronics out of here and put them in the new pickguard with the new pickups. And then I also got to replace the output jack. As you can see, it's all rusted out. And here we go. Uh-oh, I had to pull out the Leatherman. This Seymour Duncan volume pot has these little slot screws in here to release all the wires. And to get all the grounds out, I'm going to have to unscrew it. So here we go. And the pickguard is free. I'm going to put it to the side, and I'll have to take off all the electronics I want to save. And now I can replace the volume jack, and then after that, replace the bridge. Okay, good gauge I kind of discovered here is I was checking the tightness of the screw, and see how it's flat? When you over tighten it, it raises it. So I guess you just screw it down until it's, you know, just where it's just flat, and then that allows it to still, you know, do its thing like this. So that's good to know. Look at all that rust. Ooh. And I also got the new jack in, the Switchcraft jack. So got the two wires waiting to be soldered on. So anyway, gonna replace the bridge and be right back. Just wanted to show, let's do it like this. Just wanted to show the differences in the bridge. This is the new one. Look at the mass on it compared to the old one. Look how thin it is. And this one's a lot heavier. It's got the old school style bent saddles on this, where this one had the... I see these a lot on, you know, cheaper guitars. So let me just screw this down and I'll be right back. Okay, we're all screwed in with the new bridge. Now I just gotta flip it around and put on the new springs. Let me just... I replaced the springs already, so they're fairly new. You know, they're not the originals, at least. So I'm gonna hook them in and we'll be good to go. All right, all good. We're all springed up, and now it's time to populate the new pick guard with some of the electronics of the old pick guard, because they're still good, and my new 5762 pickups. And they got like a cream color to them. So I'm going to put these white pickup covers on. And I like everything to match, so it's going to be all white. If I did aged, I'd want it to be all aged, but yeah, I'm not into, you know, I think I said before, I like when my purse matches my shoes. So here we go. All right, we're all done here. Let me flip this around. Got it all wired up. Now all I have to do is connect the ground wire that goes to the pickup cavity and the bridge and the input jack, and it will be all wired up, and then I will be ready to string. All wired up. Now all I gotta do is check if it's wired right, and we're all good. Just gotta plug in and check it out. All right. Oops. Oh, is that loud? Uh-oh. Okay, we have a problem. The neck pickup is not making any sounds. Is it grounded out or something? I gotta figure that out. All right, be right back. So it looks like the neck pickup is borked. I unhooked it, checked the ohmage. I'm getting like 1 mega ohm, and I'm getting 6K off of each of these. So I'm gonna, you know, see if the wire's connected up on the top, and if it's not, I gotta contact Fender and get a replacement, which sucks because I have the friggin' thing opened up now. And there's the problem right there, if you can see it. Right there. Let me see if I can zoom in. It was broke right there at the spool. See it? So I gotta call them up, tell them they sent me a defective pickup. So be right back. So I just got off the phone with Fender, and they said they'll send me a new set, and then I can put the defective pickup back in the set and send it back and keep, you know, the good neck pickup out of the set they send me. And so for now, just so I can get this thing together, I'm gonna take the cheap pickup I got from the Squier set that was on the other pick guard, and I'm gonna stick that in with the as you can see, the bar magnet on the back. But it's better than nothing, I guess. And then I guess next week or whenever they send the new pickup, I'm gonna have to take this thing apart again and reinstall. But you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, so final test. Let's so we got bridge. All right, we're all good. And I'm going to string it up with some Ernie balls. I decided on Ernie ball because one, they're very close to the NYXLs. They like I'm either or when it comes to NYXLs. The only thing the NYXLs have is the point system, which is kind of a nifty gimmick, but the price difference is, you know, like I don't like the regular Diodarios. And so I was Ernie Ball, and then I went NYXL, and I just, the price difference is like the big deal. And I mean, like I said, they're very close. I think these are a little bit more slinky, hence the name. So I kind of put the point towards this. Plus, Diodara doesn't have any acoustic strings I like, you know. They're okay, but like I've always preferred the Ernie Ball acoustic strings, and bass strings. The super slinky bass has always been my favorite, so I'm just gonna go back to these, and it makes more sense now because I'm gonna be replacing these in about a week when I get the new pickup. And so yeah, could you imagine, like, what is it, 13, 14, 15, whatever it is, NYXL, and this is like $5-6. So it still sucks, but it sucks a lot less. So I have the 2 packs of NYXL left, and I'm going to put them on my 2 tellies because Friday's the gig, and I want to make sure it has fresh strings. And then after that, I'm just going to buy a 12-pack of Slinkies. And I'll never betray you again, Ernie. Never. Never. All right, there we go. All strung up. The pickups sound amazing. I mean, the middle and bridge. I put the old cheap Squire one back in, and I left the old cover on just so, even though it's like a slight, I don't know if you can tell, it's a slightly darker color. And I did that so when I do get the other pickup sets, that's going to annoy me more than anything, seeing that, you know, slightly different color cover, and I'll change it immediately. So listening to the pickups, I think these are my, like, being a telly guy, I might be a Strat guy. I now want to buy some better telly pickups, and I've got, you know, a little 59 and a quarter-pounder neck, and I have a Tex-Mex in the middle. But I don't know, like, these pickups, these are lower output, and these are just whew. But overall, I was just like, holy crap. The Squire pickup here is awful, and it's funny because I didn't check the wiring. I just, you know, I did the braid to ground and the you know, regular wire to hot, and I checked if the magnet was the same, and it was, but the polarity is backwards. So it's just like, whatever, it's coming out anyway. But yeah, that is it. That is my brother's Strat, which is now my Strat, and it is amazing. And I have to say, for a phase, this is phase 1 or 0.5 or point whatever, because I still got to change out the neck pickup when I get it. But overall, whew, I love this guitar. I'm going to be playing it a lot. So that's all for this week, and have a good one.